Alright guys, St. James here with another edition of my brutally awesome reviews. I want to apologize beforehand in the video if I sound different than my other videos. It's because I'm currently sick. So yeah, I'm kind of congested, I got a head cold. But anyway, I was playing some Halo, so I decided that my new episode of my brutally honest reviews, I'm going to do Halo 4. And just so you don't know, and if you don't, then you've probably been living under a rock, Halo 4 is a highly anticipated game that is definitely a shoo-in for the Game of the Year award for many companies. With that being said, however, there are a few things I want to point out before I get into this review. First off, I am in no way, shape, or form a Halo fan. In fact, I hated every single Halo game I ever played. Halo 2, I didn't like it. Halo 3, I detested that game. Halo Wars, well, I never played that, but for Halo Reach, yeah, I hated that game too. So it's no mystery that I was originally going to skip this title altogether. However, though, after much pressure from my friends, I eventually caved in and bought the game. So, without further ado, here's my review. First thing I want to dive into is the campaign. This mode is forgettable in Halo 4, but not for the reasons you may think. Halo 4's campaign, though not the best story I've ever played, definitely manages to at least entertain me in ways a campaign should. Now there's nothing new here, as for most titles, especially in the FPS genre. The missions in the campaign are the same as the Halo games before it. The story is not all that great either, and I felt it was kind of generic. The settings and stages you play on are beautiful, however, and even though I was playing on a reduced 720p in order to pre-record these clips, I could tell the beauty that went into creating the Halo boards and the whole world in the game. And looking at all the boards again with the HDMI cable actually plugged in, definitely could be described as nothing less than eye candy. The weapons in the game are the same, with the addition of the Forerunner weaponry, in which I must admit is completely badass. From the animation for the gun being put together to the actual damage it does, the new guns and weapons added into the game add a new taste in the weaponry that any gamer will love. Now, I'm not going to get too much into the story for the fear of spoilers, but in the end, I give the campaign a 7 out of 10. The next part I want to talk about is the newest mode in Halo 4, Spartan Ops, which is sort of a continuation of this campaign through the eyes of an ordinary Spartan, aka you. Spartan Ops is challenging in and of itself without the addition of challenges and, of course, difficulty thrown into it, but the replay value of this is pretty decent. The true fun in Spartan Ops, though, is multiplayer. I found the best time I had was trying to tackle the levels with 3 other friends on Legendary. And trust me, the game will punish you for playing on Legendary. Though overall I was more a fan of the firefight mode in Halo Reach, Spartan Ops, when tackled with friends, can be just as fun. In the end of the day, I give Spartan Ops a good 8 out of 10. Now we reach the most important part of the Halo gaming universe, the multiplayer. To say that the multiplayer is fun is a complete understatement, and in and of itself. When asked if I'm ready for the pure mayhem and fun that is a Halo multiplayer, I believe Ego Raptor puts it best.
Ready? Ready doesn't even fucking describe it!
Anyway, multiplayer is complete fun, and with many different game types, it's almost impossible not to find a favorite. I myself have come to fall in love with Regicide, Halo's version of free-for-all, and the game itself can keep me occupied and completely entertained for hours on end. Not even counting custom games in Forge mode, which will no doubt make an even better games in the future with better maps made by the creativity of the community, the online in Halo can only get better. Ultimately, to not give this game a perfect score in multiplayer would be a crime against all who play the game, as Halo 4's multiplayer has definitely earned a perfect 10 out of 10. Overall, Halo surprised me by just how fun it was. Every part of the game has something new to show you, and the experience can only get better with an active community that Halo possesses. Though I was originally an anti-Halo gamer, Halo 4 definitely proved me wrong with this new installation. Overall, I give Halo 4 a 9 out of 10.